Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello out there. Welcome, welcome, and welcome to New Thought Media Network's Morning Prayers. I am Rev Lisa, and I'm here to share a prayer with you. So thank you for joining me here on New Thought Media Network. Our show runs from 8:15 to 8:13, 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. and p.m. Mountain Standard Time every day, so you can join in and set your day straight with a morning prayer or an evening prayer as you're heading off to bed. So welcome and thank you for joining me today. So what we like to do here is we like to talk about affirmative prayer. And first I wanted to acknowledge today is June 18th, 2021. And that is a special day, a special couple days here. We'd like to acknowledge Juneteenth today for all of my dear friends out there. And I have a great quote that I'd like to share from Ernest Holmes as he talks about it. So Ernest Holmes says, "The divine plan is one of freedom. Bondage is not God ordained. Freedom is the birthright of every living soul." I thought that was so beautifully said as we celebrate and acknowledge Juneteenth. So just wanted to acknowledge that. And thank you for being here with me. So welcome, and hello. Good morning, Kathy. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling good today, and welcome to everybody else who's here. So we talk about affirmative prayer, and that's the style that we like to do prayer in. I say we use ancient wisdom and new thought, and we put them together for a beautiful faith and philosophy, and that's what we like to stand by. So when we do our prayer, we do it not in the old school where we're begging and pleading and hoping that God hears us. We're knowing and affirming that God or that higher power is hearing us because we are connected to it. We are divinely ordained with that. We are connected to that source. So that's the good news about that. So yes, I like to share a reading and then we'll move into the prayer and then get you on your way for the day. So I would like to share a reading from Richer Living. My little book is a little tattered. This is the older version. And this is by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. And they do lots of wonderful readings in here. And so for June 18th, they say, let heaven happen to me today. Within me now is the light of life, and I let it reveal its perfect nature in all that I do. I am willing to step aside from petty thinking and place God first and foremost in my experience today. I know that more good is seeking to express through me than I can ever know. All that the Father, mind, has and is helping me and is within me, offering itself to me. Peace is in my environment. Prosperity is in my finances. I like how he said that. Prosperity is in my finances. And health rules my body. Health rules my body. I like that one too. As I let God dominate my consciousness. It is a great relief to know that I need not work, but merely know the truth, capital T truth, and let it happen to me. Heaven is mine today. Joyously, I greet all my brothers and my sisters, for we are all one in this kingdom. One God, one fellowship, one universal order, and one heaven is present. Greater good that I cannot know, for I am one with my Father. Amen, I added at the end. I thought that was beautiful. So that is a good reading for the day, I think. I really like how they express that. So there is your reading. And yes, so let us move into a prayer. So I would first like to invite you to send us your prayers. Send us a prayer request if you'd like. We definitely accept those. So prayer at ntmedia.org. So you can go right there and email us a prayer and we will work on that for you. The entire prayer team will support you the entire week with that. We will pray for you. So prayer at ntmedia.org. go right there and we will support you as best that we know. So that's always a good thing. All right, so wonderful. Joining me for a prayer now. So let's just center in. Let's just kind of close your eyes, center yourself, feet firmly on the ground. Sit nice and tall. Let your energy work through you. We take a couple deep breaths and we connect to that higher power, that divine source. Well, breathe with me now. One more breath in. As we breathe in love, we breathe in light, we breathe in peace. As we breathe in, we connect ourselves to that divine source. As we breathe in, we celebrate this breath, knowing that it is the breath of God, it is the breath of life, and we are one with it. For we know that this very breath is what breathes us into our day, and we allow it to center us right here, right now. For we know and recognize that we are surrounded by and immersed in a higher power, a higher consciousness that operates in and through us, whether we know it or not. We just allow that divine, omnipotent presence to permeate our being and operate in and through us, in and through everything that we do, say, and feel and think. As we allow this energy to permeate our being, our body, we allow every part of our body to be blessed by this divine presence, this divine wisdom. For knowing that we are connected to this higher intelligence, all things are possible. All things are possible in the mind and the heart of this intelligence, this universal presence. So as we know that we are connected to it, we are one with it. We have the power to express and experience what it is that we desire. As we stay tuned in and connected to this higher source, we begin to think in a more mindful way, allowing our day to unfold in mindfulness. Therefore, we're making better choices. More positive ideas flow through us. We allow our bodies to be blessed and balanced and healthy and whole. And we recognize the thoughts that we think come from a positive and affirmative perspective. We release all the old thoughts. We release anything negative. We just blow that energy out. Just release any thoughts that are not serving you and allow that divine wisdom and the truth of God, the truth of life, knowing that heaven is ours today. Like it said in the reading, heaven is ours today as we can experience it right here, right now on earth. For we are divine beings and we can experience it, for it is our very birthright to experience it. So we just know that this day unfolds with ease and grace as we go about our day and allow the good to permeate our being. And we send and bless everyone with love. We send this love, we send this energy out as we celebrate Juneteenth, sending our love to all of our dear friends. And we just allow this day to be blessed as we are surrounded by that divine light. And we know that with God and with life, all things are possible. And we remember that that is the truth, the capital T truth. So we can go about our day in a positive, affirmative way, knowing that we are loved, we are blessed right here, right now. So in this moment, we know that today is a good day and we let it be. We release it, release the prayer into the hands of God, and we know that we are blessed right here, right now. And together we affirm, and so it is. And so it is, so it is, so it is. Yes. That is the truth for sure. So that is our prayer for the day. And we have lots of wonderful things going on today. Today is Friday. So you may have tuned in earlier to Ministers Talking. That is a really fantastic program. They are live and they are a podcast. It's with Reverend Robert and Reverend Z. And they do a great job with that program. It's really, really taken off really well. We have lots of other good stuff coming up today. Later on today, we have Fireside Chat with Michael Magnus, and he shares his thoughts and his wisdom with us. And he is live at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Mountain time. So join him there for that. That is really a great program as well. And then, of course, later on tonight, we have the Camille Conte Show. She comes on Fridays at 8 p.m. Mountain time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Check out that tonight if you're hanging out. Let's see, what else do we have going on? You're always welcome to my show as well. And we do a dazzling good spiritual conversation where we connect to our inner dazzle. That is our inner core, our inner self, our inner being that is full of peace and love. And we connect on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 to 1:30 Mountain Time. Definitely, I invite you to come and listen in. This month, we're doing joyfulness in June. So we have different themes for the month. So join on in. We're going to have a special guest either next week or the following week. So that's going to be great. Of course, you can always tune in. Rev Lisa is coming on right after this program. So check her out. She does a beautiful job. She focuses on joy as well, and she's wonderful. She's on Sunday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 more shows I want to tell you about real quick. We have our collective meditation for world peace, and that's one thing you can do for sure that is helping the world. If you want to help the world, definitely join in on this meditation for world peace, and that's Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time. And then we have these 2 wonderful people, Brother T and Reverend Claudia Renee, and they talk about true thought inspirations. And they are also on in the mornings as well. So join in. We've got some really wonderful programs here. So I invite you to send your gifts and tithes. We always appreciate any gifts or tithes that you want to send our way. Support our network. New Thought Media Network appreciates your support. Send your gifts and tithes to ntmedia.org and then click on donate. There's also a link above if you want to check in on that. So send us your gifts and tithes. We greatly appreciate anything that you'd like to offer, because the truth is, I always say, when you give, it is the law of reciprocity. So my energy shoots out with my hands. As you give, so shall you receive. So of course, when you share your gifts and tithes, it is an opportunity for your growth spiritually and prosperity-wise as well. So join us in for that. Let's see. I think I've covered just about everything. One more thing I would like to just remind you as well, too, if you like these morning prayers, you can also find these morning prayers on my YouTube. I'm trying to find it. So you can also go to YouTube, and you can go into YouTube, do the search, put in NT Media Network. So go in there and subscribe to New Thought Media Network on YouTube, and then also subscribe to my Inner Dazzle LLC. Subscribe to that as well for your 1 minute pause. So if you want just a little 1 minute lift me up during the day, check in on that. And I have lots of those are on there as well. So we have a lot of my prayers are on there, my half-hour show, the Inner Dazzle show, and 1 minute pauses on there. So I invite you to subscribe to my Inner Dazzle LLC on YouTube, and also check out NT Media Network. Subscribe to those, and you'll have all kinds of wonderful tools and programs that you can watch at any given time. So it's always good to develop that part of ourselves, our spiritual selves. So thank you very much for joining me today. That is the program for this morning, and peace and blessings on this day. And I will see you soon. Bye.